Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the last part of April. Apologies for the lateness, but due to my reflexology course and, as you know, working full-time, it is difficult to juggle everything and find the time. So unfortunately your reading is late, but as I said, apologies. So we've got the cards laid out and we're going to start. The card that we have at the center is the Six of Cups. Now, two aspects with this card. For some of you, it could just be in this last part of April, there's a touch of nostalgia, okay? You may very well find yourself looking back at a time with just fond and happy memories. It could be any time of your life. It could be a time when you was a child. It could be, you know, a month ago. But the other thing with the Six of Cups sometimes is quite often it can be about maybe somebody contacting you from the past. Somebody that you may have already had a relationship with. And maybe the relationship came to an end. It may be that they just contact you because they, you know, to have a chat with you. And you find yourselves, you know, taking a trip down memory lane with each other. And sharing, you know, these happy memories of a time that you shared together. But it could be somebody contacting you from the past, you know, wanting a second chance with you, wanting to reconcile. Now, in the recent past, we do have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, you know, it's a very nice card. It can be a card about celebrations. Quite often it can be the card that can involve, you know, marriage or moving in with somebody or becoming engaged. It can just be, you know, that you've attended a celebration. It can be doing home renovations. It can be moving home. But the Four of Wands, the energy with it is, it's that kind of peace and stability and feeling at home with somebody. And maybe, you know, this is how you felt with this person. And maybe that's why we've got this Six of Cups here, that you're looking back maybe on a relationship that you've had with somebody and remembering these times of how you felt, and that energy of the Four of Wands is very much in the forefront of your mind. Now, in the present, we've got the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, you know, when we get to the Three of Wands, we've made a decision, okay? We've come from the Two where we're at that crossroads. We've now made the decision and we're now waiting to see the results on a decision or something that we've chosen to do or chosen to be with. You know, often with the Three of Wands, they say that, you know, you're waiting for your ships to come in. But it's a case of having made a decision and now waiting to see the results or how things are going to work out here. In the advice, we have the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles, it can be a card where you're maybe just having to juggle finances. The Two of Pentacles also can be a card about wrestling with a choice, a decision here. You know, maybe for some of you, this Two of Pentacles is how you may still be feeling at the moment, that maybe somebody has contacted you from your past and wants to start a new relationship with you, and you're kind of juggling with this decision as to whether to go back to this person or not. In the environment, we have the Sun card. You know, it's the most positive card in the tarot. It talks about healing, feeling energized, feeling rejuvenated. Also, in the light of the sun, we can see things more clearly. It sheds light on things. In your hopes and fears, we have the Justice card. And normally, you know, I don't mention the signs attached to the major arcana. But because you are Libra and Justice card is your card, it is the card for Libra, and it's about making sure that those scales are balanced. You know, sometimes the Justice card can talk about, you know, the actual legal system. For some of you, it may be that you are married and there may very well have been talk, maybe you've been separated and you're nearing that stage of going for a divorce, or you're presently going through a divorce. But maybe, you know, there's been this kind of halt or this stall on it where, you know, you've started to look back at this marriage and started to reminisce and started to think about the good times, thinking back to when it kind of felt you were both in that honeymoon period. The Justice card, you know, is about bringing problems to the surface in order to resolve them. So maybe for some of you, you're hoping that any issues or problems can be resolved. Maybe for some of you, you're fearing that it could reach a divorce. Now, in your outcome, you've got the Six of Swords. And the Swords, you know, it deals with our thoughts and our communication. So maybe moving away from worries and turbulent thoughts and becoming more at peace and becoming, you know, having more calm and peaceful thoughts. It may be moving away from arguments and conflict, from something that has been turbulent, and moving to more calmer, peaceful waters here. But the other two cards I got for you was the Hierophant and also the Two of Cups. Now, the Hierophant can talk about spiritual leaders, you know, it can talk about spiritual guidance. So maybe having a reading done or watching this reading today to gain some more clarity on your situation. The Hierophant talks about tradition, doing things the way they're meant to be done. But the Hierophant again can also be the card about marriage. And then we have that Two of Cups. You know, the Two of Cups is two people that are focused on each other and the relationship, where there's an equal offering of feelings, love, emotions, respect, kindness, friendship, all of the things that go into making a relationship. I just get this feeling here, and maybe this Two of Pentacles, you know, is you maybe wrestling or juggling with this decision as to whether to give this relationship or this marriage a second go, because that's the kind of feeling I'm getting here, that maybe some of you, you know, for those of you that maybe aren't actually married, but you've been in a very, you know, long-term committed relationship, or those that have been married, but I just feel that, you know, the relationship has been at that point of almost, you know, getting to the point of divorce, or, you know, you're fearing that it could reach that stage here. But the outcome is looking positive with that Hierophant and the Two of Cups. And to have the Sun card there is fantastic. You know, as I said, it's the most positive card. And when I see the Sun card, you know that everything's going to work out in the way that it should. But I just get this feeling that we're talking, for those of you that resonate with this, we're talking about a very committed relationship or a marriage that may have been in difficulties, but has this opportunity here of having a second go, a second try, and, you know, and the hope of working everything out with each other. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.